Hello, Rex. How are you doing today? Or tonight? So, today's plan is to do a lot of digging. And to get all of that excavated. That's my plan today. I hope it won't be too boring, but it's one of those things that just has to be grinded at some point. Oh, where are you now? Where are you now? I hope they were to your liking. We're just gonna jump right into things, and maybe one day I'll build these guys their own little house or something. Got some stone. I got shovel. We're just gonna start. Some point that forest has got to go. We're not gonna worry about that quite yet. Just gonna start over here and keep going. So how have you been? Been Suppose I could give them some fish. I wish they had like catnip in this game. That'd be funny. I don't know quite how far I want to take this. I mean, I at least want to get like some of this. Yeah, it looks kind of natural. I plan to eventually build them like not quite a dog house, but like a cat house. The feline equivalent of a dog house. Alright. I think I might do this in chunks where I get one bit excavated and then take a quick break to do other such things. But that's nice. I'm gonna have to start expanding this because I want like a nice big plateau. And we'll figure out the specifics of training later. And in the middle of all this, I want to be checking on villagers. Oh, poisonous one. I cannot understand why these guys will not produce a child. Take this, like, gotten to the point where I'm thinking maybe this will help. Have some more bread. Please. I'm starting to legitimately get tired of waiting for these guys. You know what? If by the end of this stream, there's still not a baby villager, what I'm gonna do is move the guys I've already got into the farm and just breed them in there. Because this is getting ridiculous. These guys haven't given me any new villagers for so long. I thought I had a nice functioning setup here. But apparently not. So that said, we're going to check back in on them a little bit later. And maybe build a better setup. Anyways, getting back to this project. All of these trees at some point have got to go. I could start working on that now. And all the things you're gonna do. They haven't minded before. That's the thing that annoys me a little bit. Like, previously, they've been fine with it. Anyways, you know what? I guess we'll start with getting some of these dark oak trees out. Maybe I'll build a barn or something out of dark oak wood. I don't know. But start with getting this out of here. I need to remember to grab saplings. That's another tree that's like right next to this one. Guess we axe this one next. almost just walked off that. Any more saplings? Yes. Sweet. Okay. I love disassembling the natural environment for personal gain. Feels good. Minecraft really is, like, feels like at times, like it should just be called Deforestation Simulator. Because a lot of what you're doing is just chopping down poor, defenseless trees. Definitely want to be collecting these saplings in case I ever need more. Here's, pretty sizable amount of wood. What over here? Okay. That tree is starting to get rid of itself. That is good. I really don't want to be missing out on these saplings. They're like gold, but not actually. I will take a break from that to go check on villagers once more. Put some of this wood away. I'll keep that on me. Why do I have 8 pufferfish on me? Okay. Yes! 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 Fucking finally! This thing needs to be remodeled, I think. I'm gonna make something a bit more efficient, because I know it's possible to do that. Yes, we have the child. We have acquired +1 infant. +1 infant to be enslaved for in a horrifying machine. It's a good feeling. Oh, I'm gonna shut up before someone takes that the wrong way. But yeah, that should not have taken anywhere near as long as it did. And I am not amused. Hey, we got there in the end, right? Okay. Guess nothing better to do but just keep chopping down these trees. I want to get as much of this cleared out today as I can. Because the more I open this up, the nicer it's gonna look. Oh, and this does eventually level out to the right Y level. That's perfect. What the heck was... Hey, Graham. Thanks for the heart attack. Thank you for the heart attack, Graham. I thought that was like an Enderman or something just teleporting on top of me. Okay. How are you doing, Graham? So that startled me more than reasonably should. Why is... I'm gonna assume I did that and had a reason for it. Okay. Well, thank you for the raid. That was an unnecessary heart attack, but I will take it. So aside from feeling like raiding, how are you doing, Grim? Okay. That's a good bit of trees cleared out. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from that, empty my inventory, and check on the child. Yeah, I can go there. Okay. What? Okay, so you guys take forever to produce one child, and then you produce two back to back. Wow, thanks, game. Oh, so helpful. Okay. Um, actually, I want to see how this looks. Well, I should have gotten like a screenshot from like before when I started working this today. Yeah, it's already looking a lot nicer. Okay. I definitely think I can expand this plateau out a good bit. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I should chop down this tree or leave it. Hmm. Push this back just a smidgen more. Okay. Yeah. Always remember to stay hydrated. Good for your health. Among other things, probably. But I'm not a doctor, what would I know? Okay. More saplings for me? Yes, please. Um, Big. I also just keep chopping away at all of this. Well, I've cleared most of the trees off this main plateau that was bothering me. I suppose I could now begin to excavate it. Hi ho, hi ho, off to work I go. I have to get a new shovel soon, I think. The other torch I had was over there. Okay. Thought there was another torch on this half that is excavating. That'll do, I think. Okay. And I will also, I think, place all of this stone on here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Looking better. Go deposit some of this stuff. And then I'm gonna go get some new tools, I think. That could go there, that could go there. Did I see a cat? I thought I saw a cat. It's not quite what I wanted to do, but okay. And deposit all this stone. Then get it. Okay. This should hopefully be more than enough for a new axe and shovel. Okay, well, they're both in there. At least they're separated. Okay. Wait, you're the toolsmith. So you just give me one of those. And then you just barely have enough. Perfect. Yeah, I got spare rolls right there. Alright. New tools acquired. Keep going. And eventually get around to dealing with those villagers. How are you holding up, Rex? Are you still here, Grim? Do I still have an audience? I know I'm trying to terraform this to make it look natural. I'm just going to be destroying it either way. Yeah. I will now. Sweet. Yeah, that's about how much durability I've used up on the shovel. Also, sorry if I'm not very talkative. It's just that this is something that I want to grind, and it's kind of a boring thing to grind, but it's got to be done sooner or later, so might as well get it out of the way now. I definitely plan to do some building in this area sooner or later. It might not be this stream, but definitely once I get the bulk of this area flattened out and terraformed to the way I want. After that, gonna be building and having some fun over here. Okay. All right, that's pretty big section planned out, ready for use. This little bit here, I could do. I think I might do this in a little bit. Just want to check on villagers. I also want to check on the iron farm. So I'm curious to see how much iron I have made. Pretty decent amount, all things considered. Wait, yeah, how about I craft all that into blocks? 47 blocks entirely from today. Okay, maybe a block or two was from previous stream, which was not yesterday, but the day before. If memory wants to function. That's pretty good profit. And it's only going to continue going up. I'm going to need more chests for all this dirt. I am now realizing. What was that? That's the seeds I threw away. Right, I was going to check on the villager. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be fun. But okay. Let's think about this. I need this guy in a boat. Good. Hi. Like you both in a boat. One of you needs to go there. The other there. Okay. Okay. That can work. Yeah, you're just gonna live in there for now. And then take that back. That can go down. You can like run there for all I care. Okay. And we'll have that little guy go into the iron farm, and that'll be something I deal with later. Because I can't be bothered to right now. Now we got that done. Let's get back to grinding this out. Why did I put my shovel up there? We're gonna focus specifically on this little bit of terrain here for now. Now there was a bee over here, which means there's probably a beehive somewhere. I kind of don't want to end up. Yeah, there's that bee. Kind of don't want to end up ticking any bees off. Just because I don't like bees in game and in real life. It's over there. All right, that's out of the way of the area I need to devastate. So that's good. Get that tree out of the way. And this one, maybe that one. If its logs are being problematic. Okay. All right. That, which means now it's diggity dig time. Okay. It's another area. Nicely flattened. This is looking a lot nicer, and it'll probably look better once that grass grows in. So anything that's got like this dark oak forest grass, anything with this grass, that's gonna be like my tree chopping area. I might actually end up replacing a lot of that with podzol. But that area is going to be reserved for chopping trees. What do we have over here? Cave. I see. We're gonna leave that as it is for now. Yeah, I think some point I'm gonna have to get rid of all those trees so I can figure out how to push this terrain back. Or I just had me an idea. Have like something here, and then like kind of like a little bit of a drop. Then I have like stream that just goes down. Like nice big water feature here. I think that could work out nicely. Yeah, let me map out some terrain for that. This, I think, has to be like this just for iron farm stuff. But could do something like that for like the way this goes. Yeah. Yeah, this will look nice, I think. Be nice if my right click wanted to work properly. Have any more dirt? I got another stack after this. Okay. Okay. It's a heck of a lot nicer. We're gonna go up the tower and see how this looks. Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah, this is looking nice. This is looking really nice. Okay. Definitely think the trees there need to be cleared out at some point. Yeah. Pretty good if I do say so myself. With that said, I'm going to now go check on villagers. Just to see where we're at with that kid. Hello. Okay, so he's grown. Got two guys in there. Got one guy in there. There's another kid in there. Okay. This I can work with. Do I have a spare workstation here by chance? No. Okay, because I'm going to take a break from all of the excavation shenanigans to get these villagers where they belong. Okay. So the next thing, actually, what I need to do is pull up the iron farm, or at least the schematics for the iron farm. Which one of these was it? This one. Okay. So let's see. The corner that I have not done is this one. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3. I will make it. Well, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have none of the supplies I need. I'm now realizing. I'm gonna need about that. That torches already got. Beds. I need beds. Actually, that, and then that could just go in there. I got the that should be enough. Okay. 7 blocks deep. Then dig it out like this. Away from the farm. Okay. So that's directly above that. Okay. Slabs there. Well, they have to be there. Right, and then I need trapdoor there, right? Okay. And then, how do I dig this? I'm gonna need a boat. Well, I've got one. I guess I'll be getting more later. Go like, oh, great. Gravel. How big was that room? Just 2 out. On the other side. I don't trust gravel, so I'm going to get rid of it. And place 7 torches there. Then boat here in the middle. And then tunnel my way out. Yeah, I believe that's work on all those. Break that so I can get out. That. Hope that's not going to screw with anything. We'll have to be. I need trapdoors there. So this is where I gotta get. So I gotta get the villagers to here. Okay. This will do. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go grab all those planks. Planks. Just double check. I just have to get the villagers in there. Okay, then like cover that up. And then get zombies. Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. Looks like the guy used path blocks in the tutorial, so that should be fine and dandy. Okay. You hope I am entertaining your dog. Is she now? Ruff, 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 ruff. Was that entertaining for her? I I admittedly do have a dog, but he's more my dad's dog, so at least he's more bonded to him than to me, so I'm not quite sure what dogs do and don't enjoy. But anyways, villagers. Okay, it's just about night now. I'm not gonna dare bring these over there. It's night. Do I have a bed? I don't have a bed here. Nice. Apparently I can speak dog. was not aware of that, but okay, that's potentially time for the future. Okay, so how the hell do I want to go about doing this? I suppose one way might be to just bring him in through here. Honestly, yeah. Seriously. Not here, or I did not come here to play your silly games. Sir Villager. So unless you're a nitwit, somehow don't know about it. Okay. This is gonna be fun. I have to do this twice more with villagers. And once more with a zombie. What? Interesting bug. There's no way he can... Okay, but he could get out like that. Okay. I'm just gonna get you to, like, come up here, please. Perfect. Then from here, I think it should just be a straight shot. Oh, do I love to torment myself with villagers. Sending that over to here isn't going to be a huge issue. Okay. Wait, no, you gotta go over there. Right, that's the zombie hole. We don't want you in the zombie hole. Okay. Actually, yeah, that'll do. Okay. Down you go. Down you go. There we go. That's one down, two to go. So yeah, still at the cartography table in hand. Okay. So we don't need that boat if he's in his own boat. Okay. Oh, wait, are you coming up here on your own? Well. The AI of these creatures is something I'm never going to understand, I think. Why they do the things they do for seemingly no reason. Okay. We have now arrived at your final destination for life. Please cooperate and get in the hole. Okay. 2 down, 1 to go. Then we've got a zombie that I gotta get in there. Alright. Onwards on our merry voyage. Alright, that's the last time I'll be doing that today. And then the question is, how earth do I get a zombie in there? I mean, I could, now that I've got this giant open area here, I could try to get one here. Maybe worth looking into. No, no, you don't. Okay. What do I do for the rest? Just the cobblestone? Okay. probably got cobble somewhere. Cobblestone, cobblestone. If I were cobblestone, where would I be? Right here. Okay. Villagers have been taken care of. Now it is simply a question of the zombie. The Zombolio. Did I not build these holes all going the center? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go. Take a look at. So I think how I had this up, I had this big open area. I get a zombie to go in there, block him off, and then. Yeah, okay. My mind is thinking of alternate ways to do this, but it might honestly just be simplest to do what I did last time. But instead of going from down there, go from up here, since it's a lot closer. So that is what I'm going to do, I think. First things first, we're going to get ourselves a name tag. We already have one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Rain. I don't like rain. But okay, so the idea will be get him over to, let's say about here for the starting spot. I hope I have enough. Well, of course I have enough dirt. I've got that giant chest full. Maybe 2 stacks I have on me would be enough. But, okay. Those can stay, actually. Yeah, that's a jump that a zombie could not make. Okay. I've got this space up here. I'm going to cut that off. Let's think about how we're going to do this. So, step 1 would be remove the torch. Then we get a zombie to spawn. Then we like lure him over to a boat, which can be like this one, I guess. Lure him to here. By whatever means necessary, get him up here. Have a bed here to skip the night, I think, and a little hut here. So that is, we trick a zombie into going in there. Once he is in there, we dash up those stairs. And I will reluctantly get rid of all these torches, because that's a skeleton. Good to know that mobs can spawn over there. I think, just in case, it'd be a smart idea to grab a bunch more dirt. Just in case. God, do I have another bed? No. I'm gonna make one. Just in case. I got boats, got name tag, got tools and weaponry. Okay. Okay, that's really good to know that mobs can spawn in there. Okay. Might be all the preparation I can do. Why do I have this axe on me, I wonder? But worst comes to worst, I can like come up here and sleep, because over here it's illuminated a lot better. Okay. Thunders. Okay, I did not agree to do this in a thunderstorm. Nope, 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 nope. That came about at like the worst possible time. It was just freaking night. Wait, wait. Yeah, I can save him. Maybe. Maybe I can save him. Damn it. Okay. Well, I tried. Hmm. If I do this, try to funnel him into the middle a little bit more. Okay. Was an annoying setback having to sleep, but it is what it is. At least I can finally tear this stupid thing down. How are you holding up, Rex? I know it's not quite like my other streams, but just feeling like a check-in. Is your dog still being entertained? That's good. Okay. It'll be nice to get this eyesore deconstructed. I wonder if it'd be easier to do it from here. Oh, ain't that sweet? Okay. Feels real nice finally getting this stupid thing taken down. It has served its purpose. Now I've got that area opened up where it's honestly just going to be more practical for me to get a villager from over there. Okay. This line of dirt can actually stay for now, I think. Okay. Should I do another axe on me? That's good. This project of having a nice big iron farm definitely has not gone the way that I originally thought it might. But feels good to be just about done with it. And it also feels nice to finally have that eyesore taken care of. What have we got for villagers in here? Oh, he grew up. That's a problem. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. It's almost sundown. Again. The plan is we let a Zombert spawn around here. And then we lure him to there, which is in the shade. And then we bring him this way. Can't be that hard. Just want to have little roof here. Okay. I'm almost half tempted to sacrifice a villager for this whole project. And honestly, since this is right in the middle of things, that makes the area darker. That kind of makes sense if there's stuff below it. Okay. What do we got over there? Zombie. Okay. Yeah, come on out, bud. I don't bite much. Consider that. That's a zombie. No, that's not a zombie filter. Okay. Got our zombie. Okay. That was nice and simple. As it should be. As it should be. You, sir, are just gonna chill there for now while I deal with your friends. Just one down. Okay. And then creeper down. Retrieve this arrow. Okay. It's just a skeleton over there. I'll take care of then maybe. It's two skeletons over there, actually. Come on. It's one down. And the other burnt to a crisp. Perfection. Oh, and then before I forget, just a couple torches. Okay, so one wall. It's 2. Okay. Just gotta seal off everything else. Okay. Hello, unpaid worker 4. Welcome to your first day at work. Should be a really easy job where you don't have to put in any amount of work whatsoever to get us splendid results. Getting him in there is going to be a challenge and a half. Figure that one out later. Okay. Zombie. Now what? No way he can get out. Maybe I just leave him alone. He'll realize he can go down. Yes. Okay. Go on. He did it. He went in. Okay. So, in theory, we should soon start to see Golem spawn in that corner. Give it, like, maybe enough time to, like, do a full day-night cycle. In the meantime, start getting that out of the way. Yes, he's in the boat. Okay. Today has been good. Got to demolish the natural landscape. Got to build horrific structures out of dirt. And to finally upgrade the iron farm. And, oh wow, it's already 8:50. Okay, I did not realize just how much time this project had taken me. Okay. Yeah, soon I am gonna have to call it a stream. I'm gonna do as much cleanup work now as I can, though, before that. Just because I don't want to leave this mess around. Okay. Okay. Look at that. It's almost nighttime once more. I have demolished so much dirt for the sake of this project. That's in general today. Like at the beginning of today's stream, or at least somewhere around that, I bought a completely new shovel. And now it's all gone, just about. Did I see golems spawning in that last corner? I sure hope I did. Okay. And all cleaned up. Except for those guys, but those guys can stay where they are. Okay. Well, it's 8:52. A lot of good work today. I am going to wrap this up a bit. But before we do, there's a couple things I just quickly want to do. The first is to come up here and get a nice view of everything. Let's see here. Yeah, this is looking not a lot nicer without that in. Yeah. Yeah. Today has been good. Today has been good. The last, like, two things I want to do are confirm that the iron farm is spawning more golems in this corner specifically, and then take a look at our profits. Well, I can confirm they're spawning in that corner. That means everything's going off without a hitch. As for this, let's see here. Today's total profit has been 2 stacks of blocks, 8 blocks, and 5 ingots. That is not bad at all. Well then, I think that might just about do it for today's stream. Did just about everything I wanted to, really. Which was finally finish the iron farm and do some training work. So, with that said, I think I'm going to call it a day and or night. So, with that in mind, thank you oh so very much, Rex, for watching. I hope you and your dog enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Grim, for the heart attack earlier. That was unexpected, but I'll live. I am gonna call it here, so thank you oh so very much for watching. Thank you oh so very much for rating, and I shall see you in the next stream, which is probably not promising, but probably gonna be tomorrow. So I shall see you then. Bye bye.